What is it like to be gay in China? What is it like to be gay in India? Do you imagine being pansexual in Japan? We ask some people around the world what is it like to be queer where they come from or where they live. From Argentina to India, from Poland to United States, we have collected a series of testimonial videos that give us a hint on how things are outside our borders. Each of these videos is filled with meaningful words, personal experiences, and interesting facts that prove we're still far from assuring a decent life to queer people in some countries. But other cases show us that there may still be hope for a brighter future.
Hello, my name is Mariusz, I'm 22 and I'm gay.
Mi nombre es Emanuel y soy de Buenos Aires, Argentina. Soy gay, homosexual, es decir, me siento atraído por las personas de mi mismo sexo.
My name is Shohei. I am 29 years old, Japanese, and I currently live in a suburb of Tokyo, Japan.
Mi nombre es Jonathan, soy oriundo de Monteverde, soy abiertamente diverso en mi orientación sexual y hace 2 años de que vivo y trabajo en Tailandia.
I am Wanderson of Ice, I'm a gay man, and I am openly diverse.
Yo me considero abiertamente queer, gay.
Hi, I'm Bartosz. I'm 22 years old and I live in Stockholm, Sweden. I'm gay and I'm open about it.
Without further ado, let us see how open queer people are about their sexuality in the world and what may be pushing some of them back into the closet.
Okay, I am openly pansexual. I already told my friends, my family, and some people of my work. However, most Japanese people are not openly diverse, especially ones from countryside. I think it's because there is a very strong social pressure that everybody has to be the same. And it gets even stronger in countryside. I am able to talk openly about my sexuality because I studied abroad, and that makes me different from other people already. So like, if as long like I can talk whatever I want and people don't really care because I'm already different.
I'm a gay man, and I am openly diverse to my family, at the university where I'm doing my master's, and to friends. I am from Brazil, but I'm doing my master's in the USA right now. I don't think people in Brazil are openly diverse, neither here in the USA. In both countries, people try to keep a low profile. There's a lot of machismo and the idea that how to be a man, and being gay is not the ideal way of being a man according to some people. It's not my opinion, I don't think so, but mostly it's because that they have this idea of how you should act, how you should feel, how you should express yourself. And according to people that I have interacted to, I feel that being gay makes you less man, which I think it's nonsense. Specifically in Brazil, I think people are afraid of being gay, and I had friends that said if they could, they would choose to be straight because then they could make a family, which it's bizarre because in Brazil we still can marry, we still can adopt, but they still have a fear that being gay will not allow you to be happy, or is what they teach us. So yes, people keep a low profile, and I found that it's a similar situation here in the US.
I consider myself as gay and I am not openly diverse. Also, majority of my friends, people I know in the community, are not very open about their sexuality. But things are changing now. It's kind of a mixed bag when it comes to it. People, there are people who are really very open about themselves, about their identity, and there are people like me who are still, not very comfortable in their own skin and are ready to openly talk about it in the society. The primary reason I can think of why it is to me like that, because the way I was raised in a very conservative family. My family, I've always learned to feign my true identity. So that's something maybe ingrained in me of, even though I came out to my family like 2 months back, it is still very difficult for me to openly talk about it and to, communicate freely about it with other people. So maybe it is reflected in my daily life somewhere where I'm not very openly diverse. And it's not that easy to change because that's how I was raised. So to change that now is really difficult, but I'm trying.
My name is Akira, I'm from Japan, 27, grew up in Tokyo, and I am openly gay. Japan is relatively safe when it comes to being gay, but it's not exactly a society where I would be comfortable holding hands with in public just because there's a lot of public attention and social pressure. Though people tend to be closeted at work, school, and within their families because sometimes it can put you at a disadvantage.
Hi, I'm Bartosz. I'm 22 years old and I live in Stockholm, Sweden. I'm gay and I'm open about it to my family and to all of my friends. And in Sweden, I would say that the majority of people is openly diverse because Sweden, especially in big cities like Stockholm or Gothenburg, have friendly environments for LGBTQ plus community, and Sweden is considered an LGBTQ plus friendly country, and there has been proactive politics in that topic since the beginning of 2000s.
Bueno, soy gay, soy abiertamente gay. Creo que uno de los temas por el cual de repente yo puedo decir soy abiertamente gay y me siento bien siendo gay, ha tenido que ver mucho con mi familia, ¿no? Mi familia, desde que yo he sido muy pequeño, ha sido una familia que me ha cultivado en valores de respeto y tolerancia. Ahora vivo en una sociedad que no lo es tanto, creo que tiene que ver mucho, nuevamente, el núcleo familiar. Yo me siento muy afortunado por la familia que he tenido, pero bueno, no todos gozan de esta fortuna.
Soy gay, homosexual, es decir, me siento atraído por las personas de mi mismo sexo. Y soy abiertamente gay para mi familia, para mis amigos y para mi ámbito laboral. Esto no quiere decir que ando por la calle contándolo, esto es algo que cada uno lo maneja como quiere, y cuando me encontré en la situación en la cual sentí las ganas, hoy en día cuento y con las herramientas como para poder expresarlo libremente. Con respecto a la sociedad en sí, creo que hoy en Argentina la mayoría de las personas diversas sexualmente se encuentran abiertos, son abiertamente diversas, y esto tiene que ver con lo que anteriormente mencionaba, con todos estos cambios sociales que ocurrieron en la última década a partir de la promulgación de ciertas leyes que hizo que la sociedad modifique un montón su forma de pensar, haya cambiado el imaginario colectivo de estas personas, eliminando un montón de tabúes y prejuicios, y al mismo tiempo existiendo aval legislativo, es decir, por las leyes, como la actividad continua que existe en nuestro país por parte de los grupos activistas de la comunidad, que pisan fuerte.
I hold immense taste in both male and female gender, so that makes me bisexual. So I'm not sexually diverse, or even if a part of me is, I'm not openly diverse. I presume majority of the population of India who are sexually diverse are not openly diverse, and I could give a couple of reasons to justify it. First, India is a very conservative country, and people here are very traditional and very religious. So, being sexually diverse is considered to be abnormal, or even the slightest idea of being part of the LGBT community is to condemn the religious beliefs. And anyone who goes against the religious beliefs and Indian culture is considered as a threat and is often designated as a bad example. So, being a sexually diverse person or being a part of the LGBT community, all of us seek peace and nobody wants to get involved in any sort of controversies. So, that is the reason why most of the sexually diverse people maintain a very low profile. And the second reason is that the openly diverse people are the primary targets for bullies. So, openly diverse people often get physically harassed or abused, or they even receive death threats. So, this is the reason why most of the people don't choose to reveal their identity openly, because they have to live with the constant fear of the repercussions or the consequences they may have to face later if they open up.
Me considero un hombre gay. Soy abiertamente diverso, pues sí. Aunque me gustaría hacerlo más. Realmente en mis ámbitos sociales, con mis amigos, mis compañeros de universidad, de trabajo, pues sí lo soy. Pero en otros ámbitos como el familiar, pues sí me ha costado mucho por el rechazo que he sentido de parte de mis padres. Realmente en cuanto a mi testimonio personal, sí he sentido pues, o realmente cuando se enteraron, principalmente pues hubo violencia física y verbal en contra de mi persona, lo cual pues en su momento me iba a afectar. Ahorita pues simplemente he crecido y obviamente afecta, pero ya no tanto. Pero sí, realmente pues en cuanto a mi ámbito familiar, pues sí tengo que mantener un perfil bajo. Pero ya en ámbitos sociales, pues sí, realmente, afortunadamente, pues sí tengo la oportunidad de expresarme tal y como soy. En Guatemala, pues sí, las personas o muchas personas deben de mantener ese perfil bajo, no solo en el ámbito familiar, sino en el ámbito social también. En nuestra sociedad, pues hay mucha discriminación, homofobia, mucho fundamentalismo religioso que también llega a afectar. Y han habido muchas manifestaciones de la sociedad en donde se plasma la homofobia como tal y obviamente eso impide a que una persona pues se exprese tal como quiera. Por ejemplo, tenemos a muchos líderes religiosos que han realizado eventos teniendo como objeto a la orientación sexual como una enfermedad mental, ¿verdad? A la identidad de género como una enfermedad mental. También han habido políticos, diputados, líderes de instituciones gubernamentales que se han expresado de una manera prerrogativa hacia la comunidad LGBTI. En redes sociales, por ejemplo, ¿verdad? Me recuerdo que justamente acabamos de tener un concursante en un concurso de canto en México representando a Guatemala y era un chico gay y todos los comentarios en redes sociales eran bastante desagradables. Entonces todas esas manifestaciones pues no permiten o obligan a mantener un perfil bajo, ¿verdad? Porque causan miedo, ¿verdad? Y quiera que no, pues afecta y limita la libertad de una persona en cuanto a su orientación sexual.
Mi nombre es